Local estate agent and you need more instructions, watch this video. A common question we get asked by our estate agents is, why should we run YouTube ads? Okay, well, and what does it offer versus TikTok, social media, and the other interruption marketing? Now, one of the first things is it's owned by Google, so you've got the Google targeting. Okay. The second thing, I've done these in reverse just to throw the people off, is watch time. Okay, the average view on YouTube is over 10 minutes. So people are here with their cups of coffee, having a bit of time, researching, and not just getting inspiration, but actually researching. And I'm going to share with you some results of a YouTube ad campaign with you very shortly. So stay with me all the way through. And obviously, if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe bell or the bell notification. So obviously, every time we come live with you, hopefully with educational content, you'll be one of the first in the world to know. So the third thing, unlike other social media where your feeds or your posts only last for 24 hours or maybe a few days, with YouTube, if you've got YouTube content, it lasts for pretty much ever. Okay, so people can go back to it, reference it, and so on and so forth. It's a great positioning platform. Obviously, it's one of the most established, one of the most mature, but it's one of the most blue oceans, if you've ever heard that term. Social media is now technically full in terms of ads and promoting yourself on there, from what I hear from people that we know in the industry. Obviously, it's interruption marketing. With YouTube, it's very intense because it's owned by Google. Google really are the sort of where people are actually looking and so on and so forth. So you're catching people along that journey of selling and buying and investing and that sort of thing. So I want to share with you some of the results or some of the targeting options that you've got now. This is the most powerful thing. Longevity, watch time is great, but how can we make it work for us real estate agents? Well, one of the biggest things is, if my screen works, yes, is their targeting, because it's owned by Google. It pretty much shares information across platform, all data secure and so on and so forth. I don't want to get into that conversation today, but you can basically get in front of people who are detailed demographics. For instance, you can look at people who are married, not married, marital status, okay, education status, homeowner status. So we can, which you can't get on other platforms. So we can basically go after homeowners. Okay. We can mix that audience up. So we can basically go after, so show my ads in front of people who are homeowners in a particular postcode. So one postcode or many postcodes or a kilometer radius, very, very tight area. You don't have to go this 15-mile radius that some of the platforms give you, or no targeting in some platforms. You can go after. So that's who they are. You can also go after people that have got an interest or are actively looking at, and like here it says, so these are a group of people that they're actively researching and planning. Okay, you can go after life events. So one of the life events that we go after is moving home. Okay, so we can go after people that just got married. We can go after people that are moving home. Okay, or have recently moved home to send them welcome packs and all that sort of stuff. But so one of the other audiences, I think I've saved that by mistake there. So if we go, so yeah, but you can essentially see the power. You can go after homeowners. Now we've been running a Google ad campaign, or I say YouTube, Google, because they're owned by the same partners. But this is a campaign, and for the last 30 days, give or take. So I've ran this date from the 15th of May to the 19th of June. Okay, got to be careful because obviously this is a client's account, but we've been running. These are the audiences. So these are the audiences. So obviously, cost per view, we set it at 20 pence. But what we're doing is we're essentially running ads when someone in a particular postcode goes to YouTube and types in how to sell my house in the UK. You can go and do that now yourself, and you'll see similar, maybe different, a little bit different maybe, but you'll see videos on there. Now, obviously, the first things are the pay-per-click advertising. This is within youtube.com, and I've typed in here how to sell my house UK. Now, obviously, a lot of you would be like, who would do that? Well, people do. Look, we've got Which on there. We've got Phil Spencer, of course. Then we've got people that are, the anxious investor. We've got mortgage advisors. We've got all these people are obviously really, in the UK. So obviously they're all, some of them are clickbait. But if anyone watches a serious video, so if someone watches, I don't know, a Which video, give it a postcode, and that's what we've been doing. So that's the strategy. And the goal is all about generating valuation leads. So what we're doing is we've been running ads on this video here. Okay, so if someone watches this video in a particular area, no particular area at all, we can basically target down to one postcode, two postcodes, or whatever. So I wanted to just show you what we're doing. So we're running ads, and the ads are very simple, very effective, and obviously they're these 2-minute videos all about introducing the agent, getting the face to the name, and we've had 3,000 people see the video and watch the video past 29 seconds. We've generated 82 clicks, so that's people that have actively clicked on the link to go to the website. Obviously, as we talk about in the ad. Average cost per click is £1.89, which is phenomenal, versus Google Ads, probably looking at double that, probably triple that. But again, you're getting to people when they're actually looking to sell their house and buy a house, or invest and that sort of thing. So obviously, this isn't scrollable media. This is intense. This is getting to people when they're actually looking. Now we've generated what the Google call a conversion, is basically someone that's watched a bit of YouTube content. Google have identified themselves as homeowners. They've identified them as people that are looking at buying or selling a house. Okay, so there's a little bit of a qualification there. We've then showed them a video ad, 2-minute long video. If someone presses skip after 5 seconds, we don't pay for it, which is where the difference between impressions and views is massively different. The massive difference there. Like impressions on the video, for instance, is 13,334. But we've only paid for the 2,099, 994. Okay, so a good 11,000 have skipped, which is great. We have a money dance. Long story. Out of the 82 clicks, we've generated 42 leads. That's someone who's filled out a form looking to get a valuation or basically an indication of what their house is worth. Doesn't mean they're going to be instruction ready though. They're not going to be there holding the keys out, waving, giving you a big hug. They're going to go, I recognise you. Oh yeah, you're the local celebrity. That's the feedback we've been getting. Is that the valuation to instruction, or the listing, is higher, because obviously the perceived, it's almost like TV versus, if you're on YouTube, you must be good. So, and obviously a lot of the agents we work with are giving educational content. It's not about selling your house today, selling your house today, selling your house today. They're building up this bank of videos all about helping you sell and be positioned as the go-to guy or girl in your town. Therefore, when they go out knocking, it's not a 1% fee, it's a 2% fee. So therefore we can make profit, which during the hard times as we are now, it comes in handy. So we generated 42 opportunities. They will then all of them get a phone call or a text and a better date and a better direct mail, as well. So obviously we want to make sure that the person, if we get anything that's wrong, we want to make sure that we're on board. So if you'd like to, if you'd like to learn more about it, then drop me a message. We'll be here to help. But I thought I'd just share that with you today, just as a bit of a behind the scenes of a YouTube ad campaign and the targeting. It's the targeting, boys and girls. You can do so much to get a valuation, or an opportunity or a conversation around helping somebody move on. Because obviously we talk stats here, but these are families. These are individuals that have indicated that they're thinking about selling. And we've also pre-qualified it because they're watching property content on the interweb. So anyway, if you'd like to learn more, then just drop me a message somewhere around this video. Will be a link where you can basically book a call, and I look forward to perhaps helping you too. All right, so yeah, let me know. Drop a comment in. Speak to you soon. Take care.